In Japan, a new adult video law was enforced to protect and help women who are forced to perform in adult videos. But this new law was created without listening to the adult video industry, and it is very strict. So today, we'll talk about this new adult video law. Welcome to the Japan Report. I am Meshida, and we have a special guest. He is a comedian and researcher of new adult videos, Ken Suzuki.
Hello, I'm Ken Suzuki. Meshida-san, I'm not a researcher of new adult videos. I'm a researcher of the new adult video law. So today, I'll talk about the new adult video law. But to be honest, I don't watch adult videos. And I don't know about the industry. So I asked my friend who knows a lot about the industry, and I'll talk about it based on what my friend told me.
Ken-san, when our politicians discussed the new law before they talked about the industry, many male politicians said they don't watch porn videos. So they asked their friend who knows a lot about the industry, like you said just now. Ken-san, I know. You are a weird middle-aged guy, so you don't have friends. So your friend is your banana.
Meshida-san, I'm totally different to our male politicians. I don't need to watch adult videos because I'm very imaginative.
Ken-san, I understand why you are very imaginative, because you are not popular. That's why you only enjoy fantasizing about dating.
You always watch MILF NTR or cock-holding series and imagine masturbating while you masturbate. You are so pitiful. Even in your dreams, you don't have sex.
Today's theme is this.
The reason why this new law was made was in Japan. The age of legal adult food was changed from 20 years old to 18 years. So before, 18 to 19 years old teenagers were regarded as non-adults and protected by teenage laws, so had the right to annul a contract if it was made without their parents' permission. But now, 18 to 19-year-old teenagers are adults, so they aren't protected by this right anymore. It seems there could be a high risk of being forced to perform in adult video on unfavorable terms. So, to protect young women, this new law was created.
I see. We needed to protect young teenage women.
Yes, unlike Meshida-san's preference, in the Japanese adult video industry, the younger you are, the more popular you become. Meshida-san, you can't understand this, because in your case, the more mature you are, the sexier you become.
By the way, Ken-san, you are not interested in teenagers either, because teenagers are the same age as your grandkid.
There are 4 main rules under the new adult video law, and this law affects all performers.
So, it's not only for teenagers?
No. First, they can't shoot a video within 1 month after being contracted.
I see. After the women are contracted with the agency has to give them time to think again. For new actresses, I think this is very important, because once you appear on video, it is never deleted from the digital world. But for veteran actresses, this rule is annoying.
Meshida-san, You always think about veteran MILF actresses.
Ken-san, imagine as a veteran comedian. If you get an offer from a comedy club and every time after getting a new contract, you have to wait at least 1 month, what would you think? Oh, sorry. You have never got an offer from a real comedy club. You don't know how it feels.
Yes, because I only join your comedy shows and you never pay.
I pay comedians what they are worth.
Second, after shooting, the video can't be published within the next 4 months.
Even after shooting the video, the agency has to give them time to think about it. And if the actresses change their minds and ask them not to publish it, they have to stop selling it. I think it's important to protect actors and actresses, but this rule is a little bit strict.
I heard from my friend, there are many seasonal videos in the Japanese adult video industry. But from now, after shooting a new video, they have to wait 4 months, so production companies can't make seasonal videos anymore.
This law destroys our seasonal videos. I'm sorry to hear that, Ken-san. You cannot enjoy watching sex for each of the 4 seasons.
S&M doesn't have a season. Third, if within the first year of publishing a video, the actor or actress asks the production company to stop distributing their video, they have to accept it and stop selling it. And the actors and actresses don't need to pay compensation.
For a healthy production company, this law shrinks their businesses. It says that it takes a lot of time and money to make adult videos. Under this new law, production companies are at a high risk of making a loss every time they make new videos.
The problem is how this new law was created. This new law was created by congresswomen and men and an organization for victims of extortion by adult videos. But they didn't interview the adult video industries. Even though they didn't research the adult video industry, they still decided the new law by themselves. So the adult video industry is complaining about this new law.
I see, like Ken-san. Congressmen pretended that they didn't know about adult videos and avoided opposing their ideas. Then, these strict rules were enforced.
I'm all for strict rules. Fourth, production companies have to show actors and actresses a written document stating exactly what kinds of play they will do on the video.
I heard that big production companies already do this.
Yes, there is a group. It's called Appropriate AV. I'll talk about this later. But production companies that belong to this group already keep to strict rules to protect women. Anyway, this new law requires production companies to show what sexual play they do. This means finally the Japanese government accepts that porn stars can have real sex.
So, finally, Japanese porn actors and actresses have been recognized as a profession by the government.
Their hierarchy is definitely higher than comedians like us.
I respect porno actors and actresses as entertainers. They show their everything to entertain people. In the entertainment world, they are the top of the hierarchy. Compared to them, Ken-san, you are a super amateur entertainer. You always hide your true colors and just tell boring jokes.
Meshida-san, my performance is way better than yours. Because even though you don't have sex, you talk about sex in your performance. Your sex jokes are all fake, like your followers. As I mentioned before, in the Japanese adult video industry, there is a big organization or group. It's called Tekisei AV or Appropriate AV.
That's a group that was made when forced appearances in adult videos became a big problem in Japan.
Yes, Appropriate AV is organized by a third party that is called the Adult Video Human Rights and Ethics Organization. They have strict rules to protect women and avoid forcing women to appear in adult videos. They already followed many rules before this new law was made. Production companies who belong to Appropriate AV keep strictly to the rules and run a safe business. Actually, 90% of production companies and 95% of actresses belong to this group.
You could say that if they made all videos under appropriate AV's rules, they wouldn't need to have a new laws.
Yes, non-appropriate AV productions created the problems. They are called Doujin AV. Currently, amateur people shoot adult videos and upload them easily on websites where they can get money from their videos, views, or sales. So, some Doujin AV companies deceive women and shoot videos and upload them on adult sites. Most of the problems are created by Doujin AV.
Our government should make a strict law to restrict this Doujin AV.
Definitely, but our politicians didn't ask people who work in the adult video industry, and they didn't research a lot about the adult industry. They seemed to regard all productions as evil, deceiving women to create videos. So, this new law was created based on the premise that AV actresses are all victims.
This new law seems to discriminate against AV actors and actresses.
I think these politicians who always say diversity, they don't accept AV actors and actresses and discriminate against them.
Discriminate.
It is said this new law was made mainly by congresswomen. My favorite sociologist Shinji Miyadai said, among self-proclaimed feminists, there are some prejudices. They regard sex workers or AV actresses as all victims or mentally unwell. They never listen to the opinions of people who work in the industry. So I call this kind of feminist so femi or piece of shit feminist.
So, let's ask Lai-chan. How would you say kusofemi in English?
You want me to translate kusofemi? Okay, how about a kind, supportive woman who's just looking out for everyone else in the world and wants what's best? No?
So, I think men who watch adult videos but pretend not to watch them also have a problem. They regard AV actresses as obscene things and discriminate against them. Ken-san, I think you are also a kusofemi.
Meshida-san, please believe me. I'm not interested in AV like you. I only need a candle, robe, and queen.
Under this new law, what will happen in the video industry?
The Japanese adult video industry is set to shrink fast. It will be very difficult to make group videos because if one actor or actress asks them not to release it, they have to stop selling the video. There is a high risk in making group videos.
So, our bukkake videos will disappear.
And production companies will make videos with reliable actors and actresses. So, for new actors and actresses, the hurdle goes up because there is a high risk when using new actors and actresses.
As a result, the safe production companies which keep to these strict rules will decrease.
Unfortunately, under this strict law, there is a high risk that many women will overflow and go to Doujin AV that don't follow the rules. As a result, more women will have problems.
Our politicians made this new law without asking any opinions from the industry. So, this strict law may create more victims.
The more Xofemi trying to save the world, the more the world is destroyed. 돌아와요 부상하에